everyone, welcome to this week's virtual speaker series. Today we're very lucky to have Kirsten Kumar as our guest. Hi Kirsten, thank you for joining us today. First question I've got for you today is, how and why did you choose your profession, and have you always been interested in marketing?
Actually, I didn't know that I wanted to do marketing properly until halfway into the second semester of my second year. I think I changed my major like 8 times because I was so confused about what I was doing. But like the commerce degree is really flexible. So by the time I got into second year, like I kind of just knew because marketing is really, really broad. It touches on like different aspects of a business. And I knew I was kind of like creative and a bit more analytical. So I decided to go for marketing instead. It's a job that you could like keep doing like a million times, and then every time you'll learn something new because it's so huge and like ever evolving.
Definitely. So what does your typical work week look like?
Right now it's really different.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Right now, mostly focusing on digital and social and e-com. So I'm helping more out with that. But my normal job is more like admin. And then when it comes to launches, it starts like ramping up. Usually like encompasses like designing and implementing a campaign. So we'll get together. And then from that, when we know what we're doing, we contact relevant people, brands, anyone that we want to work with. And we start creating assets to support the launch. A lot of it's like photoshopping, designing stuff for counters, flyers, making sure we have, everyone has like the VM pieces. So making sure it comes in from Australia or Singapore for the launch, or making sure like when the customer's in there that they know it's a product launching. So make sure that there's uniforms for the girls, that there's a brief, that they know what to talk about and everything. So that's like a huge part of it is like launches. And then my other aspect is I look after like Life Pharmacy, and towards the end of last year, we released like 10 gondolas or something like that. And then I'm in charge of just liaising with the store managers, making sure that they have all the products, that they have a healthy level of stock, making sure to organize activity. I'll do a lot of store visits as well for that. It's very hands-on, and I really like appreciate it. Being stuck in an office all the time isn't super, super fun. So going out to stores breaks up the day, really.
What did you think of social media in the role of PR and marketing?
So my company, Benefit, it's a really digitally led brand. So everything we do, we want to make sure that there is a digital footprint of it online. So this would be obviously like social media, Instagram, Facebook. We even got told to create TikToks. We're really trying to be like on every platform. Basically, the reason that we do that is we don't do any sort of like social media marketing, or if we don't work with influencers, there's not really a way for customers to find out about our brand and our new products unless they actually walk into a store and see it physically. So it really allows us to reach new people that we wouldn't have. And social media is also used for engagement and brand recognition. So if you see someone constantly talking about a brand on their page, you got to think of them. It kind of primes you to think of them for the next time if you're looking for like some makeup product. Social media isn't really for sales specifically, but it is for something to really build up your brand and everything. And it also, reach new audience and everything.
The mere exposure effect.
Yeah, exactly.
What did you study at uni, which helped you get into this industry?
So I did 2 majors at university, obviously, marketing and international business. And I knew that I wanted to do marketing because I don't really know how you do international business. And then I actually really lucked out. And it's really different for everyone else. But I was like in a position where I had a job, and then I was like, let me do an internship. And I applied for the one internship at Benefit Cosmetics, where I work now. And I got an interview, and I interviewed with my boss, Janissa. I got the internship, and it was a 3-month-long unpaid internship. At that time, it was just her under marketing. A lot of the time she did rely on me, and it really like helped me understand what marketing is like for a brand that's huge globally, but is in a small market like New Zealand. At the end of the internship, I left. Actually, during this time, I was doing the women's mentoring program, and my mentor told me to email both Janissa and her boss, Kay, who was the country manager, and thank them, basically, and say, if there's any opportunities, let me know. I'll be really interested, because I was in my final year and I was desperately needing a job. And 2 weeks later, they kind of just offered me the position. So it was a really great timing for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really nice. And actually, I did end up joining the women's mentoring program as well, because I heard that you had one during uni.
Did you?
Meeting
It's
her
really
for the first time. Yeah,
Oh,
I
when is
haven't met
it?
her yet, but tomorrow we're like doing a virtual call to meet for the first time.
Nice. They are so helpful. Like, my mentor helped me meet up with a bunch of people in like the marketing industry and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So like I had to chat, like I talked to the marketing manager at Westpac, and it was just so cool to chat with them. So you should really suggest that you meet their contacts and get to know them.
I'll definitely try and do that. What are some of the skills and qualities that you found to be useful in order to be successful in your job?
So one of the things is that you definitely want to be resourceful. So you have to be able to think of different ways and solutions, because a lot of the times you'll realize that you don't have the budget to do what you really want to do. And so you kind of have to hustle to get things for free. And I've been able to get quite a lot of things for free. That's what you have to be. You have to just use everything that you have to be able to be coming up with different solutions and different ideas to make an entire campaign work. And the other thing that you want to be is social as well. Like, it's really, really important that you are able to make connections with suppliers, your buyers, your store managers, and even just the people in your office, because that really helps you make connections and network and all of that, and it makes your job easier. Marketing is about people, so if you don't know how to talk to people, you'll find your job to be very, very hard. Another thing is also problem solving. A lot of the times you will get told no, or you don't have the budget to do that, or all of these other things, and then you need to get really, really creative to come up with a solution. And marketing overall is you're solving a problem. If you have too much stock of one thing, what can we do to make sure that we get back to a healthy stock level? And every campaign that you're doing is technically problem solving. You need to be able to do that.
What are your favorite and your least favorite aspects of your job?
My favorite thing is definitely the people. It's really, really important to make sure that you work with people that you genuinely really enjoy. And I like coming into my office, and I love talking to my friends, even though they're my coworkers. They make the day go so much faster. Yeah, so that's one of the things. And the other one is it's very creative, and you have the ability to work with other brands, which is really, really nice. Benefit's quite a huge company, so it's very recognizable, and brands easily want to work with you. So it gives you the opportunity to be really different and come up with different projects and ideas that can really come to life. One of my least favorite aspects of my job, I don't know if this counts, but like, it's a very small market. What you're seeing being done in the United States or even Australia, we can't replicate that in New Zealand. The return on investment won't be that high. We can't do anything too viral as well. So we have to be creative with what the budget that we do have to make sure we meet our goals and stuff.
Lastly, because I feel like this is a good question, do you have advice for uni students who may be looking to work in a similar field as you one day?
I think it is really important to network and do internships. I know quite a few people don't do that, but I can genuinely say it does help. Just keep applying and applying and applying until you get one, and then do it again another time, because it helps you build your confidence when you go in, and especially to work for a company that you already know is just super, super easy. Do research about the company you want to work for. It's important to align your values with the brand's values. Do research into who they are as a brand. You'll find that if a brand is kind of like against what you believe in, you don't want to work for them, and you'll find that
You're less satisfied.
don't work. Yeah, you don't work as hard, and it sucks if you don't do that. So definitely pick a company that you want to work for. So be really picky. So many jobs out there. I mean, marketing will have so many jobs out there.
Okay, so organizational fit is important as well.
Oh, massively, yeah.
I think that was all the questions. So thank you so much again for sharing some of your industry expertise with us. And it was really lovely to see you again.
Thanks.